Hello. We will be giving you our opinion on how free agency went for every team yesterday. So let's start with Ezekiel Elliott being cut by the Cowboys. What do you think about it?
Well, golly, Zeke's been a Cowboy staple for years and years, so I hate to see him go. But I think, they've got to do something to free up some cap space, right? I mean, it's got to happen.
Yeah, I agree. He had a decent year this year, but Pollard is just a step higher than him. And if they free up this cap space, they can just have more room to re-sign Pollard because currently he's a free agent.
Right.
And we have to re-sign him or else bad things are going to happen for us.
Yeah. Plus, we need to get other players like Stephon Gilmore, right?
Yeah, and Stephon Diggs,
And
who
Diggs,
hinted
hopefully.
He
So
wants to go to the Cowboys.
the Cowboys, yeah.
So, well, those are some big things we have to get out of the way. I'm glad, very glad, the Cowboys cut Elliott. I feel like Jerry Jones, instead of trying to be the best fan base and like trying to be the most encouraging for every player, he's trying to win a Super Bowl now before he loses his ownership of the Cowboys. So now let's go to Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets.
Is that a done deal?
It is.
It is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I didn't think it was. I know that he's been putting together a wish list for him.
I'm pretty sure it's a done deal.
He wants Alan Lazard over there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think he had asked for a specific tight end and maybe another wide receiver, Randall Cobb, maybe.
Yeah. It's crazy because at the beginning of this year, he was hating on all his receivers, and now he's asking for them back.
Well, I mean, he's turned into Brett Favre. You are too young to really remember Brett Favre, but he won one Super Bowl with the Packers early in his career, just like Aaron Rodgers, and now he's in the same boat. Brett Favre went to the Jets for a little while, so did, and now it looks like Aaron Rodgers is maybe doing the same thing.
Yeah, but it's just crazy to me because Rodgers has served so long as a Packer, and truthfully, I hate the Packers. I do not like Aaron Rodgers very much, just because he kind of seems distant from all his teammates. But I'm really happy to see the Jets getting the quarterback they deserve instead of being stuck with Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
And Mike White's a pretty good quarterback, but that was only 3 or 4 games he played.
Yeah, he didn't have enough of a track record.
Really. And that's what they said about Geno Smith, though. So who knows?
That's true. And he just got a big contract extension. Did
Yeah,
you see that?
Yeah, I did.
He's going to earn more in 1 year than he's earned his entire career.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Okay, now let's look at something a little smaller. Saquon Barkley still not getting re-signed and not getting a contract extension.
But Daniel Jones did.
Yeah, Daniel Jones got a $45 million contract as a new contract, which he had a good year this year. But Saquon Barkley is clearly by far the best player on their team. And Saquon is just...
It just goes to show you how important quarterbacks are in today's league, right? I mean, everybody wants a quarterback, and he's had a good run, so they're going to lock him up.
Josh Jacobs also has not been re-signed.
Yeah.
And they cut Derek Carr, which freed up some cap space for the Raiders. And Josh
Jacobs... Then they
Jacobs,
went and got Jimmy G. That's basically the same thing, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they haven't done anything.
Josh Jacobs, he's an awesome running back. He had an awesome season this year. And as long as he stays healthy, I think he could be a top 3 running back at most. But top 5, definitely. He's a good running back, and I think him and Saquon definitely deserve a new contract.
And then there's one more thing that we want to talk about, Baker Mayfield.
Oh, yeah, Baker.
Here's a guy that went from being like the talk of the town for years, right? He was on every commercial around.
Yeah, now he's struggling to get even a team. And the Bucks signed him, which is just insane to me.
So is he going to be their starter?
I think so. Because their next guy isn't very good. It's like Kyle Trask or something.
What do you think old Mike Evans thinks going from
Mike
Tom Brady to Baker?
He's going to hate it. Mike Evans is going to hate having that big of a drop down from the greatest of all time to a guy scavenging for a team. And
Scavenging for a team. That's true.
it's just going to hurt them a lot.
Well, listen, that's a lot of fun stuff about free agency, huh? It's been kind of a wild and crazy year already.
There's two more things we have to talk about.
Okay.
The Carolina Panthers getting the first pick in the NFL draft this upcoming year. They traded with the Bears. They traded DJ Moore, maybe a top 15 receiver, and they traded 2 first rounders, a first rounder this year, maybe 2 first rounders this year, a second rounder in 2025, and I think a first rounder next year, which is just a crazy amount, especially for the Carolina Panthers with not much success recently. I don't know if that's going to be a good or bad thing. They can definitely get a quarterback though that can work. And finally, let's go to Juju Smith-Schuster going to the Patriots, which is just crazy to me because the Patriots and Steelers have a pretty good rivalry going on because they played against each other in the Super Bowl,
Well,
right?
Juju was at the Chiefs last year, right?
Yeah, but he was at the Steelers before,
Yeah.
so he already kind of disliked the Patriots. And then now the Chiefs trading probably one of their, if not their best receiver the past season, way to the Patriots. But the Patriots, the best player, you probably have no clue who he is, and I already forgot his name. But, like, he's not very great, and it's, forgot his name, gosh darn it. But he performed decent this year, but he did not perform great. But
Well, let's wrap it up right there,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. This is Charlie, and thank you for watching Charlie's fantasy football predictions and predictions for next year. Thank you. Bye-bye.